All right, this workout is an MMA pre-exhaustion legs or lower body training workout. So you can see I've already done the workout. I probably lost a couple pounds of sweat, even though I'm 25 pounds overweight as of a couple days ago, but I just probably shed several pounds of that. So it is it's a burner. So what you're going to need for this, you're going to need a heavy bag, hanging heavy bag. You could use mats. You don't necessarily need them. You could just use a carpeted floor, but if you're going to use a carpeted floor, you just got to be careful when you do your slap outs and when you're in up the floor, any of the groundwork kind of stuff. You also could use some gloves, but you don't necessarily need those either. You could also take your heavy bag down and lay it on the floor, or use a freestanding bag laying on the ground for at least one of the drills, but you don't necessarily need that either. All you really need, 100%, is the hanging heavy bag. It's going to feature 9 3-minute rounds. And in each round, you're going to start it off with a leg exercise of some sort. I'm going to complete an entire set of a leg exercise to pre-exhaust the muscle group. And then you're going to continue with a technical drill. All right, so that requires some coordination. Again, this is for experienced practitioners, so you need to know MMA technique in order to do this, this workout properly. But the idea is to pre-exhaust the muscle group so that when we're simulating what happens in a real fight, where you have lactic acid build up, you get tired, but you still have to perform from a technical standpoint and be able to execute moves, evasions, striking, grappling, blocking, all those kinds of things, footwork. So that's the workout. Enjoy it. Right, warm up Tai Chi complex, feet wide, back straight, squat down, fingers across the ground and come up to this position. Exhale as you push out and squat down. Touch the ground, back to this position. Push out to the sides and squat. Exhale. Fingers across the ground. And push up to the ceiling and squat. Touch the ground. Lunge to one side. Exhale. Back to the middle. Lunge to the other side. And exhale. Inhale as you come up. Start over. Push out. Out to the sides. To the ceiling. Lunge. Other side. Back to the middle. Straight in front. Out to the sides. To the ceiling. Lunge. Other side. All right, this round is going to feature 2 elements. You got the multi-position kicking holds, and then we got multi-kick combinations on the heavy bag. So the multi-position kicking holds, you can do it in the air, and we're going to hold, for example, front kick positions with each leg for 10 seconds. Then we're going to do side kick, right? We're going to do back kicks. We're going to do stomp kicks and knees. And I'll guide you through that as we do it. I'm going to hold each position for 10 seconds with each leg. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to the heavy bag for the rest of the round and do multi-kick combinations. So, you know, you can throw your front ball kicks, your side kicks, hook kicks, right, roundhouses, etc. But each combination you throw should be only kicks and a variety of different kicks. You know, 2 to 3 kicks at a time. All right, so that's what we've got in the drill coming up. Okay, let's start with multi-position kicking holds. Front kick. Switch. Side kick. Switch. Back kick. Switch. I'll go a stomp kick. Switch. Now uppercut knee. Switch. Okay, finish out the round with multi-kick combinations on the heavy bag. At your own pace, go ahead. All right, so this upcoming round, we're going to start with a set of assisted pistol squats, right? Where you can use a towel or some kind of other supporting mechanism, a pole, a stanchion in your basement, whatever it is. And you're going to do assisted pistol squats, one-legged squats, using this mainly for balance, right, with your hands. We're going to do those one-legged pistol squats on each leg. We're going to complete the set there, and then we're going to switch to knee on stomach switches. All right, so this is where you can use the heavy bag on the floor if you want, or you can do this as a shadow fighting drill. You're basically doing the quote-unquote Toreando pass, right? Starting from here and getting straight to the knee on stomach. So we're back here, straight to the knee on stomach, around the side of the guy's legs, right? That's what you're simulating. That's what we got in the round coming up. Breathe and rest. Okay, start with assisted pistol squats. Each side, do an entire set at your own pace. Switch whenever you're ready and go with the other leg. Okay, whenever you're done, you're going to switch up and finish up the round with knee on stomach switches with the heavy bag. Go ahead at your own pace. All right, for this upcoming round, I'm going to do one-legged hip hinges, and then we're going to do drop steps. So one-legged hip hinges are like this. You're standing on one leg, going to lean forward, touch the ground with both hands with the tips of your fingers, then come back up, keeping that back leg straight. All right, like so. We're going to do a set on each side, all right, and then we're going to go into drop steps. You should know how to do a drop step, right? You can throw in a preliminary strike if you like, but we're just going to do drop steps for the entire second part of the round. Just keep alternating sides. Coming up. Okay, start with one leg hip hinges. Do an entire set at your own pace with each leg. Switch legs whenever you're ready. Okay, when you're done with your set, we're going to continue with drop steps for the rest of the round. At your own pace. Go ahead. Make sure you're doing both sides. Keep breathing. Okay, this upcoming round, we're going to start out with rocket jumps. Rocket jumps being, you're standing here, touch the ground, jump to the ceiling, and try not to hit your head on the ceiling like I just did. All right, keep your hands up there. All right. Rocket jumps like so. We're going to complete a set like that, and then we're going to go to sit-outs to roundhouse kicks. So that's like this. You're in the turtle position. Do a sit-out escape, stand up, and immediately roundhouse kick the bag. All right, at varying heights. Make sure you're working both sides. You can actually switch your positions, from which you're doing the roundhouse, which side you're facing versus the bag. But what you're doing is simulating escaping from a turtle position and immediately counter-attacking to the head with that roundhouse kick. Coming up next. Okay, start your round with a set of rocket jumps. Do an entire set at your own pace. Go ahead. Okay, when you're done, continue your round with sit-outs to roundhouse kicks. Go ahead at your own pace. Okay, next round we got a deep side lunge with a calf raise, where you got to start with a wide stance, and go all the way to the one side, so your toe points up, go up on the ball of your foot, do a calf raise. Gonna keep alternating sides like that, all right? After that's done, for the rest of the round, we're gonna do a slap out, defensive kick, stand up, and throw an MMA combination of some sort, all right? That includes both grappling and striking on a heavy bag. Gonna continue like that for the rest of the round. Mix it all up, but always stand up, slap out, defensive, and then attack. Okay, start the round with a set of deep side lunges with a calf raise. Go ahead and alternate it at your own pace. Okay, when you're done, gonna continue on the heavy bag. Slap outs, kick, stand up, and MMA combo. Go ahead at your own pace. Okay, this next round features glute kneeling side kicks and base out plus side kick on a heavy bag. All right, so glute kneeling side kicks being we're on all fours and we're throwing that side kick as high as possible, holding it at the top position for a 1 to 3 count. All right, we're gonna do a whole full set on each side. And then what you're gonna do is we're gonna go for a base out, meaning like so, in a self-defense type scenario. We're gonna clinch, all right, and immediately throw a side kick on a heavy bag. You can do that from a variety of different angles. That's what we got coming up. So it's the glute kneeling side kick, followed by the base out and side kick to the heavy bag. Okay, start the round with a set of glute kneeling side kicks. Do an entire set at your own pace. You know, alternate or do everything on one side, then the other side. Switch whenever you're ready. All right, whenever you're done, you can stand up. You can go with drop in base and side kick. All right, for the upcoming round, we got glute bridges. All right, so you're gonna bridge all the way up, right, and hold it for a 3 count at the top, back down, and then repeat. All right, so glute bridges, and then we're gonna go for control position escapes. So think of all the different control positions you might be in the bad side of, and the escapes you need to get out of those positions, right, from a grappling standpoint. All right, start the round with a set of glute bridges at your own pace. Complete an entire set. Good, when you're done, you can continue with control position escapes for the rest of the round. Go ahead at your own pace. Okay, this round is going to be one-legged calf raises, followed by the footwork circle drill. All right, so one-legged calf raises, you can use something to prop your ball of your foot up on or not. You can do it flat on the floor, but you probably need something to, some way to balance yourself. You're going to do calf raises. Just hold it at the top position for a 1 count and go back down, right? Then do an entire set on one side, then go to the other side. And when you're done with that, if you got any equipment, get rid of it. For the rest of the round, we're going to do the footwork circle drill, right? Where you're shuffling around without crossing your feet, moving the other direction, going forward, reverse. You switch stances if you want. Go the other way. All right, but the whole rest of the time, you're just doing the footwork circle drill. That'll be our last round coming up. Okay, start with a set of one-legged calf raises. Do the entire set at your own pace. Both legs, one after the other. Switch whenever you're ready. Okay, whenever you're done, if you got any equipment, get rid of it. I'm going to continue with the footwork circle drill. At your own pace, just continue for the rest of the round. Okay, now that we've completed the workout, I'd strongly recommend that you do some post-workout stretching. So you can do that either on your own with the stretching techniques that you know, or you can use the post-workout stretch complex video that we have in our video library on the channel. So take a look at that. It's about 10 minutes long. I strongly recommend you do that. Hope you enjoyed the workout. If you found this video useful and you want to see more, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. We upload videos at least once a week. Thanks for watching.